Hi, Sandra here from Create in Spain, and today I'm going to show you in iDraw how to create a template for an iris card. It's just the template for the iris part of it, not the whole card, but the line drawing that you need to actually accomplish one. So first off, we're going to draw a straight line. It couldn't get much easier than that, could it? And I'm just going to take it across like so. Now what I want to do is to rotate it slightly, so I'm going to click on the rotate tool here. Now my rotation at the moment is here, and I don't want it there, I want it on the end, so I'm going to click on the end. I am going to go to copy, and then I'm going to click on the upper arrow on the left hand side of the angle and just put it up to 5 degrees. And I'm going to rotate. Then I'm going to go to copy again and copy once more. And there I have my basic lines. I'm going to click off of that. Now these individual lines I'm going to make different colours. So that one is black, but I'm going to change the colour of that to pink. And change the colour of this one. The green one. And there's a very good reason for doing this. It's because if you're choosing different patterns or colours of paper, you can use these lines as a guide. Each line being a different colour for a different paper. Makes your life a lot easier, believe me. Okay, now I've got all these done. I'm going to select the entire lot and I'm going to group them so that they will move all together. And the other thing I want to do now is to rotate again. So I'm going to click on the rotation. Now the rotation here is not where I want it to be. I want it around about there. The further down I take this, the bigger the aperture will be, but I don't want a huge aperture. So I'm going to put it round about there. Okay, I'm going to go to copy, and I'm going to go for, let me think, I think about 40 degrees. No, that's 30, hang on. 40 degrees. Okay, and rotate. And copy, and copy, and copy, and copy, and copy, and copy. And you can keep going, but you may decide that there's way too many layers of paper here. So what we can do is to select this and to, oops, I've forgotten I hadn't already grouped it. Right, just going to take one of those, take this one out of the way, the one that we started with. Take all these out of the way. Right. Let's delete a few. I do want these. I know I could have got a bounding box and done it, but I couldn't be bothered. Right, let's move this one back. So I've decided I don't want 40 degrees on this, but I want my rotation still. And I do need to copy. I think I'm going to go for 60 degrees. Go to 60 and now rotate. Oops, I didn't check where my centre of rotation was. Whoops. Okay, let's undo. Move the centre of rotation. I want, remember we don't have to drag it, we just need to click where we want it. Want it there. Right, now copy. And it will put the things where I want it to put it this time. And just keep going round. That's it, we're done. Now, best thing to do with this is to select, oops, is to select the entire lot and right click and group, because then you can move it around with impunity, you're not going to wreck it. Now that is your basic guide for your template. Obviously, you can go over to the size and you can increase it, you can elongate it, you can make it wider, you can do what you like with it. But that is the basic way of making a template for an iris card. For the other part of it, all you need to do is to draw a circle or hexagon or whatever it is that you want to do, cut it out, and then you print off this template. You don't cut this out, you print this piece off, stick it to a table, put your card with your aperture on top, tape both of them down because you don't want either moving, and then you start by applying narrow strips, either of ribbon or of paper, along the lines, starting at the outer edge, rotating around clockwise or anti-clockwise, whichever you prefer. You might be left-handed, so you might do it a different way, and gradually working your way to the centre, and then you end up with your aperture card. Okay, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.